Look at Richard. That is the perfect segue. You are an expert at this. Let's talk about Harry and Meghan's new Polo series, Polo. It's been panned by the critics as boring. My favorite line came from Stuart Heritage of The Guardian. He said, "It's clattering and niche and feels like a spoof documentary designed to play on screens in the background of episodes of Succession." I love Succession. So that was an incredibly powerful visual for me. Richard, Harry and Meghan promised content that would inspire. Were you feeling inspired today while you were watching Polo?
I'm afraid I was feeling extremely flat. I was feeling bored. I don't know much about polo. I've only been to one polo match that I can remember, Cartier's, which was amiable enough. But quite honestly, remember, we are being subjected to 5 episodes. And the extraordinary thing of this was, I mean, first you want something. Good Lord, it's a sports documentary. You want something with a bit of life into it. Now, I mean, I'll talk about fictional drama just for a second. If I had to listing my best films of the year, I would include Challengers with Zendaya, directed by Luca Guadagnino, and where you had tennis matches with those balls going over that net. You could feel it, and you were starting to get involved and engaged. Whereas this was, it was a sort of sexed up stuff. I haven't got all the muscles that these guys have, and it's not that I am jealous, but quite honestly, they may be dirty and sweaty, to quote the script, but quite honestly, it wasn't very interesting. And if you are Harry and Meghan, and this is the extraordinary thing, I simply cannot understand how they came to make this. I can see it as a sort of filler if someone is just wanting something to fill up a gap. These, nearly $100 million reported in the contract, and you've got warnings for months that this was a niche sport adjusted for elitists. I mean, I know the Royals love it because Lord Mountbatten introduced it, and we've had Prince Charles, and we've also had, obviously, Harry and William fascinated by polo. But the facts of the matter surely are that if you produce something for 5 episodes, good Lord, you've got to get people's attention, and you've got to have a
Well, I
reason.
think